Sometimes I feel everyone is wrong around me, and inverse of it at the other time. In both the situations, I feel happy. You know why? The first situation gives me a feel of adrenaline, and the second situation gives me new learnings. In both the situations, I'm at a gaining side. A very strong reason to be happy. Sky turns dark so that stars can shine. Similarly, in our life, sometimes situations turn dark so that we can shine through our learning. The happiness is the ultimate objective of every human life. The medium may be different, but everybody wants to attain happiness. There is a very thin line between happiness and pleasure. Sometimes people confuse with both of them. Earning bread during the day and digesting the same during the night is not at all the objective of a human life. The ultimate objective of every human being is happiness. How they drive it, that is different aspect. Now today, I'm here to talk about happiness with you. And I'll share some of the principles which will help you to attain happiness instantly. And in this particular video, I will share all those principles with you.
I know everyone needs it, but less are the people who know how to attain it. We all are part of the crowd, despite that we are alone from inside. Yes, we all are part of the crowd, despite that we are alone from inside. We make friends and smile sometime to fight this loneliness. Despite that she wins, we lose. Why it happens? You know why it happens? Because when we leave the lap of the universe, life starts playing a game with us. To check our strength, whether we can sustain the challenges portrayed by life or not. Life always works in an auto mode. We have been blessed with the portion of happiness internally. But there is a condition for availing this. And that condition is to maintain the internal balance. The moment we lose the internal balance, the internal flames in the form of stress, depression and hypertension start burning our optimism and leads to hyperventilation. The major illusion about happiness amongst people is that material attainment makes us happy. But it is as false as living permanently on the earth. In ancient times, it was the part of the educational course to practice internal balance. But unfortunately, in the cacophony of the race for accomplishing useless or unworthy deeds, we forgot this ancient practice and becoming prey to these internal flames, which not only burn our optimism, rather it impacts our generations too. I know the question you want to ask me is how to maintain the internal balance. Now first of all, let me explain the term internal balance. Most of the time, we read this term and subconsciously start practicing the same without knowing what to balance. Yes, somebody has said this and we start doing this, but we do not know what to balance. Hence, it is very important to know the term internal balance before practicing it. The internal balance is to practice the balance between deeds and greed. Of course, this thought booms back. But sit in a calm place and think about the definition of success for a while. The dictionary meaning of success is an accomplishment of an aim. But the majority of the people count it as running for more, and many more. This way it becomes greed. And when we chase greed, it imbalances us and pushes us in the crowd of an unsolicited and unsubstantiated race of competition, which at the accomplishing end has only flames, which are not from the outside, rather from inside. Yes, they are from inside. They burn all our vigor, charm, optimism, and more importantly, our precious lifetime, which we have got to enjoy the beauty of life and the universe. And now I will talk about some of the tricks for how to maintain internal balance. Now you would be thinking, I was talking about happiness, then why I'm discussing on the subject internal balance? Now understand, maintaining internal balance is the base of attaining happiness. Now the very first and very important trick for to maintain the internal balance is differentiate between your deeds and greed. Followed by define your needs clearly. Yes, we should know what we need. And the third very important trick is think before you start running for your accomplishments. Majority of the people, they start running without knowing what they want to accomplish. They are running because others in the society are running. And they are happy with their running. That's it. So the very important principle, think before you start running for your accomplishments. And the fourth one is, if you achieve it is good. I would say it is very good. But if you don't, think God has a different plan for you. And this is very important. Usually we feel that imbalance because of what we want to achieve we have not achieved. And that disturbs our internal balance. And very, very important and precious principle. Life is for happiness, not for an endless race. Remember this always. We are not here for an endless race. We are here for, to enjoy the heavenly variations with tangible feel. Hence, put out all your internal flames with a portion of happiness. And now, I will talk about the 11 principles for to live a happy life. They look simple, but their impact is not that simple as they look. And the very first important principle is exercise daily to control your inside. Yes, exercise helps a lot to maintain the internal balance. And the second principle is laugh as much as you can. We usually forget this principle in the cacophony of an endless race, in the cacophony of an endless accomplishments. Laugh louder as much as you can. Nobody is going to stop you except you. And the third important principle is repeat your childhood activities. Remember, when we were children, we were not having money. We were not having our pockets full of money. But then too we were happy. We were happy beyond limits. Hence, repeat your childhood activities. And the fourth one is try to live close to nature. Nature is our mother, remember this always. And nature has abundance of happiness. The moment you live close to the nature, you feel happy. The chirping of birds, the sound of waterfall makes you happy. They all are working for your happiness. And the fifth one, I have seen people do not practice it. And it is very important. And this is wash away your negative thoughts. The place we live in, every day we usually maintain its cleanliness. We clean all our bins. Similarly, don't make your brain a bin to negative thoughts. Don't cling to negative thoughts. Kick them out, throw them away, wash them away. Every day you have to wash away your negative thoughts. Every moment, whenever you have time, do it. And the sixth principle is dance often. When we cannot express our emotions in words, what we do? We usually dance. Dance often. Whenever you feel like. You'll feel happy. And the seventh one is adopt the habit of compassion. Yes, whatever we give, it comes back to us. And that too with exponential powers. Imagine your wants strongly. Yes, this one word, imagine. Imagination is a vast subject. It is bigger than science. In the year 2021, me and my team is working on this subject. What we have read about, what we have observed, things in our brain are things in our hands. So we are working on this. So I would suggest, imagine your wants strongly and clearly. And the next one is believe in your imagination. Believe in your imagination. Whatever you have imagined, believe it that it will come back to you. It will come as a reality to you. And the 10th principle is keep manifesting whatever you have imagined. Don't take a pause in between. Keep manifesting. It will come someday to you. And the last, not the least, and it is very important, very simple. but again, it plays a big role. Do not lose hope at all. Do not lose hope. Come what may. Keep doing all these exercises, keep doing all these, following all these principles, you will feel you are attaining happiness. Thank you very much. If you like the video, share it and subscribe it for further amazing content. Thank you very much.